Mic check. Alright, we should be good. You'll have to forgive me for my throat. It's a little dry, but also I'm getting a sinus drain, so being cooped up in the house is getting to me. Anyways, I don't have the Game of the Year edition, but it's all the DLC, so I guess in effect it is the game edition, and I didn't get the Creations bundle because everybody said it wasn't worth the money, so... And this is their survival playthrough. I started out with the Arez Crystals immersive gameplay mod, and this is on PlayStation 5, by the way. Anyways, that immersive gameplay mod, and I did a couple episodes of that, and that was fun. But then I got busy doing something else and forgot about it. And I just wanted to come back and revisit and play the game on vanilla. I don't know how long this will last, but I'm playing on survival because, I mean, the other guy, I played the game and it would just be boring for me to play anything else other than survival, with the added challenge of that, of everything, you know, mattering when you save and all that. There's a couple other things I wanted to say too. Oh, I added Creation Club mods, like the outfits that give you the t-shirt and the jeans and stuff, that give you the 2 in charisma if you wear them and stuff like that. And, you know, like the anti-material rifle and a couple things I had, and like I unlocked a black Labrador that you can find, and just Creation Club Bethesda Creation Club stuff. So it's no mods to the game, but if you add the Creation Club stuff, it does turn off the trophies, I guess. So I can't earn trophies even though it's Bethesda mods. And this is the one where they added the DLC for free, that's got the Hellfire armor and the Tesla armor, and you got that Enclave storyline and stuff like that. And by the way, I couldn't add the hunting mod. There was a special mission that had like 3 or 4 parts called the Looking Glass or the Mirror or something like that. I vaguely recall. And you got that anti-material rifle with a legendary hunting thing, plus 25% damage or something. Anyways, I thought that was a cool mission. I didn't care for the weapon. The weapon was okay. But I hope the mission is added in the game, because I couldn't add that mission on Creation Club. It was gone. It's not there. So I'm assuming they just added that to the game. But I don't, like I said, I don't know. Anyways, we're going to start all new. This is a new survival playthrough. And I think I'm just going to take my time a bit and read, you know, part of the lore of the game as we go through and talk about the POIs, the points of interest. Because, I mean, that's something that I haven't seen anybody else do. They kind of run through the game and they're just looking for action. So we'll probably try to we'll probably try to visit and talk about some of the lore of the game. How I might play the game for an hour and quit. Who knows? But having played the game before, 3-4 times maybe, survival is really the only challenge left for me, unless I wanted to play with those immersive gameplay mods. But I didn't want to play with the Arez Crystals immersive gameplay mods that are available, because I've already done that, and I wanted to focus on the vision of Bethesda, and this is like their final piece. That, you know, all the DLC's out, everything, this is their masterpiece. This is the way they made it their way. So I just wanted to try to enjoy the vision they had for the game. Which, however, I think immersive gameplay might have topped that, because immersive gameplay was really good. But anyways, you know, I'll digress on that subject. We'll just move on. We're going to start a new game on survival. And here we go. I'll try not to talk through the narration, but we'll see. We'll see about that. I'll try to mute it when I clear my throat. Like I said, I'm getting the sinus drain and stuff. Try not to gross anybody out.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the US ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes. War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Okay, now if I remember correctly, I can change Nora's face too, and I'm going to do that, just because I can.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
Get on in here, ugly. Let's see what we can do with the faces. Oh boy. I don't want to do anything to edit. I want to go through the faces. We'll see. And then I can just switch back to him and her face would stay the same if you care to do that. Maybe her. There's a Karen. There's a couple things I usually do. You can reset this stuff somehow. Face, let me go. Oh, that's really slow. I used to know what the hell I was doing, but I don't anymore anyways. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Boy, that is some whacked out hair, buddy. Oh, I'm really liking that. All of it looks pretty douchey, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Kevin? Evening out. Wow.
I love the haircut.
He's lying. Try to change it a little bit, but none of this stuff's really We'll just stick with cool brown. There's a way to reset all the blemishes and stuff on that. I'm just going to move on. But as you can see, you can do this, and then you just, well, hold on a second. I'll change it so you know what I'm talking about. Just in case people don't know. We'll change your face. Okay, yeah, we want to change that shit. Anyways, I'll move on because this is going to get boring. We're going to go for her. Okay, extras. Remove all. There it is. Remove all. And I think I can, like, there's, okay, let's go to her face. We don't want to sculpt anything. Maybe change the color of her eyes. Yeah, it looks like a fucking zombie. Let's go with
I think
Steel.
Sean has my eyes.
I don't think he does, but we'll talk about that later. Let's just go for like...
Blonde, brunette, purple. It all looks good on you.
All right, we're going to let that go.
Let me just slide in
And then
here.
we're going to change over to him, and I'll show you. It'll change. That'll be the Nora for the gameplay. If in case you didn't know you could do that, I'll show you. That when it shows her in the cryo chamber, it's going to be her. It's not going to be the original Nora. I just picked the Nora. All right, like with this dude, I always the face. I always edit this dude's face and then change everything. So like we'll like. No. Cancel. Why isn't this working?
I clean up pretty nice.
Color. It's not working, and I'm okay. Let's just try to change the type. I don't know why that's not working. I must have the wrong thing highlighted. It looked like it had his hair highlighted. No matter. We'll move on.
Did I mention how much I love that new haircut?
Jet black. Okay, back. Face. Okay, now there's a way to change. If I can figure out how to do it. Extras, remove all blemishes. Okay. That cleans up his face if you want a smoother looking face. And we want to change his facial hair. Just something normal looking is what I'm looking for. We'll go for the Lone Wanderer.
What do you think, hon? Beard or no beard?
We'll leave that alone. Okay, it looks like it blends in, so we're just going to roll with that. All right. We're going to back out, do his body type. I'm going to accept that right there. I don't think I'm going to change anything else. I think that's going to just about do it. I just feel like I wasted too much time here already. We'll rock with that. I don't see anything, so let's rock and roll. All right. Boy, she looks like a douchebag from the side, doesn't she? Look at that. What a Bowser. That kid looks a little black, doesn't he? Pretty sure that's Jaquiz the Milkman's kid. There's something you want to tell me, Svetlana? All right, I don't really think, you can interact with some stuff, but as far as anything that is important, I don't think there's
We
anything
really need to get
important
those
here.
vacation photos developed.
I don't think you'll be worrying about that later.
War never changes. Got that right.
In immersive gameplay underneath this bed, there's something called the hubby hole where he's already got a combat rifle and all kinds of odds and ends and good armor down there. That's a good mod. If you never played it, you'll really enjoy it. It's hard, though. It can be oppressively hard. It's meant for you to get power armor to survive, and that was the challenge that I liked about it.
Yeah, let Codsworth take care of it.
Because you can play without power armor, and it was like, pretty oppressive. You get shot a couple times and you're dead.
Your coffee, 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Grognak the Barbarian in the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
Paper just delivered.
Saddle up Salisbury steak. Graded A+.
Art imitates life, right? If you were paying attention when this was coming on, how he's talking about how, free energy with fission and robots and stuff. I don't know if you keep track on current events, but they're saying that robots could be a reality for people to have robot slaves in 5 years. Of course, it's all bluster because they're looking for investors, but I mean, we're close to that. We're closer than we've ever been. That's for sure. I mean, we're at the point to where, I mean...
Sounds like someone made a sticky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You
I
were
was
your
nervous
quiz.
at
It ain't gonna
first,
be me,
but
buddy.
Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Yeah, you better hope Jaquiz's gonna be good with him too, because I'm out of cigarettes.
Now, who left those here?
Yeah, who did leave those here?
On next week's forecast, we have a high of 52 on Monday. But also, if there are troops stationed overseas or experiencing some unusual weather as well.
Anyways, the fight over natural resources, China's the big bad enemy. I mean, art imitates life, I'd say. Art imitates life.
That's as comfortable
All right, come on, douchebag, let's go. Chop, chop.
or the easier for a mechanized Hellcats to drive in.
I'm anxious to move on.
Can you get that?
Oh, I can get it. I can't wait to get out of here.
Vault-Tec calling.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
Oh, no worries, sir. No worries at all. I'm not selling anything. Not today. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Maybe I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, you do. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Go away.
Won't take but a moment. We do need to verify some information to make sure you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Now, I can't wait for the world to end.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
We're just going to go with Razor. All right. Let's go. I want my intelligence to be higher, and I need my perception and agility high too, but I don't want to sacrifice my strength. But we're going to have to. I would like my charisma to be higher too, but do I want to sacrifice luck for charisma? Let's do it. Or do I want to take a chance? See, this is the question, because in survival, I'm not going to have that second chance unless I want to be saved scum. I guess it's better to be lucky than to be good looking, isn't it? I'll just do that because I'm afraid my luck will be too low. Endurance and strength I can deal. I can mediate the damage there. But we want intelligence to be high, so we get more experience points faster, and we want perception to be high, so we're accurate with our gun. Agility, we're just going to roll with that. I'm not going to sit here and explain it all day. We're going to roll with that. We're going to sacrifice strength and endurance for intelligence and perception and the leveling out of it. Normally, you could go straight fours and be totally fine, but...
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on
Get out of here, you
for
bum.
the future.
Look at that fucking tie.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Your quiz will be paying it.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
I want you to know what I got to do to Sean later. It's going to be a lot easier
Sean
knowing
has
he's
been
not mine.
changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection he's good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on. How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves
I don't
that.
know. You might have to ask the milkman, lady. Oh, he's a cute kid, though. There you go. Quit squawking.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
I should have made his
What's
eyes
wrong?
darker. He looks weird. They're too blue.
Followed by... Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes. Sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations. We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
I don't believe that'll be televised if and when it happens.
Oh my god.
We need to get to
You're
the
going to
vault.
get radio
Now!
silence. They're not going to say shit. You'll never know it. You'll see it outside your door.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Just having a look around. We'll be back here soon enough.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills.
The graphics look good for how old the game is. It's held up. The frame rate's okay so far. The motion capture could use a little work, but it's first person, so.
Check in at the gate. If you're in the program, you'll
I
get
can't even remember how to.
I
Not on
am
the
Vault
list.
Tech.
You don't get in.
There it is.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this.
Excuse
If
me.
you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise,
And not
return
me.
home.
Someone's gonna hear about this.
The Vault Tech rep
Are
you
you
run into
registered?
later if you haven't played the game. I just ruined it for you. You're welcome.
Hey,
Only registered Vault participants get inside.
hey there.
Get out of the way, bum.
We need to get in. We're on the list. Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank
I
you.
thought that the
Good luck,
X-01
man.
and the
God help
T-60
us
armor
all.
looked the best. I don't know why
You two,
people
follow
thought the
me. Come
T-40.
on.
A lot
What's
of
gonna
people
happen
thought
to
the
all those people outside
T-45
the gate?
armor looked
Everything we
better.
can. Now keep moving.
I thought it was terrible. It looks like clunky junk to me.
Step on the platform in the center. Get to the vault.
Excuse me.
Sir, I need to operate the elevator. Get out of the control room.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my God!
Hold on.
They move faster. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
I'm pretty sure the Vault Dweller in here, your character is left-handed in this game. I remember that hunting rifle bolt action being left-handed and all, you know, all the fire controls on the
We did
gun.
it. We made it.
In the series, they're right-handed. I don't think in the
Everyone,
series
please
they're
step
showing
off the elevator
that I've
and
seen
proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No
that
need
I've
to
seen
worry,
someone
folks.
We'll get everyone situated in your new home.
with a Pip Boy on the
Vault
right hand.
111.
I think
A
he's
better
the only
future.
one.
Underground.
So we just...
I might be wrong
Yes,
about
up the
that.
stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left him
All
a
right, we
minute
got
later.
Whitfields.
No,
We don't
Don't
need
get caught up thinking about that.
Mr. and
You're
Mrs.
safe
Abel.
now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
Tech is here for you.
Just this way,
All
please.
new residents, please
Well.
proceed in an orderly fashion.
Hey there.
Hello there. Once we seal the vault, we'll all be getting to know each other a lot more.
I remember thinking there's a cryo chamber that's empty, and I couldn't figure out if it was the Vault Tech rep that didn't get in or if it was somebody else. There was something to that.
Here you are. Head down the hall there. You'll
We'll
need
figure
your
it out.
suits before we can take you further.
Just step over to the table.
Go ahead and give me one, lady.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll
Give
show
me
you.
two.
Excuse
All
me.
right, you three.
It's down the hallway
me.
right there.
See?
Hey there.
This way,
This
please.
is our
Yeah,
new
he's
home.
got a righty pit bull
Oh, you're gonna love it. This is one of our most
on
advanced
his left
facilities.
hand,
Not
like
that
a
the others aren't
right-hander
great,
would,
mind
would
you.
wear his watch. Is what I'm
gone.
referring to.
Our home. Everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C. Oh, God, honey. What if they didn't make it?
I know this is a difficult
How long do you think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Just checking everyone off the list as they come in.
Prepared for the future, right?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Excuse me.
Just this way. Just step in here and put your vault suit on. The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete.
So he's thinking he's going to head further down in the vault if you didn't catch that. He had no idea they were going to get frozen. This was a cryo chamber testing vault. I'm sure most people probably caught on to that. The Vault Tech staff was going to wait 180 days, I believe, and they were going to repopulate the world. Will be part of that. They were going to leave the vault when they got the okay, the all clear. They actually get into a fight about that, you read in the terminals. The overseer gets, I think, killed by the people in by the workers. We'll read it.
Open it. Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
No.
I thought that Fallout 4 was the best of all the Fallouts because of, you know, the next-gen platform and the points of interest on the game. I really liked the way that was done. But New Vegas gave you more independence, and I think Fallout 3 had just as good, if not a better story than this one. But I do think that Fallout 4, when you consider everything, in my opinion, Fallout 4 is the best because it was on the next-gen platform, and I enjoyed the POIs more. I enjoyed the building. I know a lot of people, you know, hated the building. I liked it. I liked the settlements.
Cryogenic array. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
I've never played any of the DLC, so Nuka World and all that's new to me. I have no idea what it's about. I do remember people saying that you could side with the Raiders and give some of your settlements over to the Raiders. But I'm not going to do that, but whatever.
Come on! There has to be a release!
No, that's just another asshole that's going to try to kill you, you know? I don't know why anybody be that stupid.
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
We'll read,
why would Vault-Tec do this?
We'll get there. But one of these is empty. This one, number 1. Well, maybe there's not a number assigned to it, but yeah, that one's empty. And I think that was supposed to be the Vault-Tec guy, the Vault-Tec salesman's cryopod, but I don't know. There's something to that, I just don't remember.
Come on! Oh, God!
Is it going to open? Okay, open it. Let's go. When you play a Res Crystals immersive gameplay, if you use that mod, don't forget to get her ring because you can add a carry capacity mod that really helps you out.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back.
And every wedding ring, you can also loot wedding rings. Every wedding ring will have that carrying capacity if you use that mod too, which I suggest for that. There's a lot of things. I got a mod list that I played of like 10 or 11 things. Anyways, we'll move on. Okay, the cryogenic array's offline. Premature termination resulting in system failure. Isolated manual and remote overrides detected. Controls disabled. So there was remote override. So that means from a remote location, somebody disabled the cryo chambers. And the premature termination caused the system failure. That's why everyone's dead. That's the story. Life support's offline. Premature termination resulting in system failure. That's what I'm telling you. When they overrided it, they killed the life support. So they probably suffocated. I'm not exactly sure. See, C1, yeah, it was Pod 1's empty. And the Callahans, the Abels, and Mr. Russell was in here along with you and Nora and Sean. I think that was supposed to be the Vault-Tec salesman, but I'll try to figure it out later. We'll try to figure out the lore of the places as we go along. So, I mean, for the life support to fail, when you're cryogenically frozen, I don't know how you would need oxygen, so none of it really makes sense as far as I'm not understanding exactly how the life support failed. They thawed out and couldn't breathe, so they suffocated. I mean, we know she got shot, but... All right, we're going to kick some ass. I hope I don't get killed too many times. It's been a while. And especially on survival, I know I'm going to save it and cost myself forever. You know, it's going to be terrible. But we'll get past it. We'll get past it. We're just going to pick up everything and move on. New jumpsuit. I'll take those utility suits. Those utility suits were added for people that don't know. When this game launched, and for years, those utility suits were not, they were not on the game. I don't think they offer you anything special. Like I said, it's been forever, so I think all of these had people in them. We'll check the computer on that. Okay, this is just the same jargon about life support failing. Occupant status, Petro, Coffrin, the Whitfields. Looks like one guy and 3 Coffrins and a Whitfield, or 2 Whitfields. Okay, so that really doesn't tell us much. We're going to pick up all the junk as we go. I really hope that Deliverer, because when I played through before, the Deliverer is one of the best guns on the game, in case you don't know. It's a mock-up of the Walther PPK, but it shoots 10mm. Anyways, it's a really good gun. I'm hoping, because you can't max out your weapon mod ability to create the right mods for that, and sometimes, depending on each playthrough is different, the Deliverer will already have all the best mods on it. So I'm hoping that we get that mod. I'm hoping that the Deliverer comes with the extended mag and the silencer and all that stuff, so I don't have to build it or buy it off of Tinker Tom. I remember that helping a lot on survival.
In emergency exit door override. Please contact your Vault-Tec maintenance representative for service.
The Deliverer gives you extra action points so you can lock on target and get more VAT shots or something. It's been a while, people, but I'll get back into the swing of things. Bam, bitch. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Crack. Alright. Not ready to fist a cuff on some midgets. I can't resist the urge to go down by that power line tower and kill those raiders. I'm probably going to get killed when we leave here. I'll show you, but I can't resist the urge to go down there and try to get geared before I go visit Codsworth and Sanctuary. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if I'm smart this time. Confidential. Security eyes only. Vault 11 is designed to test the long-term effects of a suspended animation of unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are the staff allowed to deviate from the assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with Vault operations are capital offenses, so it's a government program. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. You get murdered for it, people. I don't think we're going to read all this, but we'll see. Upon activation notice from Vault-Tec, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with admittance. So yeah, I'm not going to read all this. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and blah. Yeah, this is all just nonsense. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension. And must not interrupt the suspension. Independent research is encouraged and left to the overseer. Due to the nature of Vault 111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. Exact distribution of these roles is left to the overseer discretion. Okay, so that's... here's the all clear. This will be important. Following a nuclear event, Vault-Tec will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all-clear notice. Upon receiving the all-clear notice, Vault-Tec personnel will be evacuated at overseer discretion. Disregard any notices from organizations or individuals not associated with Vault-Tec, including government and military. So they're telling you if Vault-Tec doesn't give you the all-clear, you're not allowed to leave. And even if you get the all-clear, the overseer's discretion, he or she can still decide if you're allowed to leave or not. Vault-Tec will attend to their needs remotely once Vault 11 staff have been evacuated. So they're saying that Vault-Tec will take care of the people inside, the residents, the people in cryostasis. Long story short, to encapsulate what I just said, they're saying that the scientists and the crew are allowed to leave once they get the all clear, if the Overseer says so. And then Vault-Tec will take care of the people inside. Mandatory shelter, I think, was 180 days, yeah. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault-Tec, an Overseer may elect to evacuate staff after the mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstances may Vault 111 staff evacuate during the shelter period unless receiving the all-clear message from Vault-Tec. So they're saying even if you don't hear from Vault-Tec, after 180 days, the Overseer can allow for an evacuation. And then they would go back out into the world. And this is the security logs. We'll read the last entry. No all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, and medicine we have by tonight. Or there's going to be consequences, quote unquote. I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or the other, we're getting out of this vault. So they're creating an insurrection because they want to leave the vault because they don't believe an all clear's coming and the Overseer sandbagging on the time frame. The main door accessing the vault is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel, so the Overseer probably sabotaged that main vault exit. How convenient for him. He was one of the science team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight, support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. Of course, we're reading this backwards. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir crazy, and they're talking about how they're suspecting that the all clear is not going to come. And the Overseer's keeping them out of the loop. If, God, it finally happened, the world's over, barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. So, see, that's the thing about the one person that didn't make it. I think it's the Vault-Tec rep, but I don't know. I'll try to figure that out. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Egghead's tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a better future or something. I don't know. It just don't seem right that we're smiling at them all the time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? Well, he's already in for it. He's asking questions. What an idiot. This is just about Christmas and blah, 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 and they're waiting for the all clear. See, and they're going to start rebuilding. So, I mean, I guess that kind of falls into the guidelines of Fallout 76 about how they're they're talking about starting to rebuild after they leave, after the 180 days is up. So it's it's something to that effect. If you're familiar with Fallout 76, you know a little bit about that. They would get the all clear and come back out, and Reclamation Day they would go and reclaim the land and start rebuilding again after the nuclear annihilation. We came this way. I don't think we missed anything back here. Yeah, we're just going to move on. Make sure I didn't leave anything back here. Alright, I don't want a cockroach to see me. I don't want to take any rads before we leave here. Okay, I hope he's the only, looks like he's the only one. If I can remember how to do this. X. Let's go.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
We're just gonna pick up all the junk till we get out of here. We can come back and refill bottles and stuff from there. As a matter of fact, I'll probably refill some bottles that we pick up in here before we leave. That would be the smart thing. That's not irritating at all. Come on, dude, get up. Let's go. Chop, chop. Yeah, I'm not a meleeer, so it's definitely going to be a shooter build. Overseer memo. Remember, the use of recreational terminal is a privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Enjoy responsibly. Top 10. I don't know that any of those names are anything that we would know. We're just going to eject the holotape. I'll take the Red Menace with us. I might not be able to refill those bottles at that fountain. Let's see, I might have to do that at the sink. I don't remember. Okay, you can do both. Get this over with. This is important because we're playing survival, so... If there's any more bottles that I find, we're definitely going to refill them before we leave. Not to mention, I plan on taking my time, too, so... I don't like not having a light, so as soon as we get that Pip-Boy, I'll be kicking it on. I'll be keeping the light on. I don't want to miss anything, but this first part is boring. I'm trying to, you know, just suffer through it, so... Bear with me, people. We'll get through it. I can't even check my inventory yet, so... Okay, we'll let him go. Oh, you sons of bitches gonna get it. Come and get it, pussy. Where's your other bitch boy buddy? He looks a little bigger. He got a piece of me, I think. He took a piece with him. I'm a little rusty. Alright, we're gonna get that rad roach meat before we leave. Pretty sure that's all that's on this leg of the vault, so we're just gonna walk around and get the hell out of here. I think we read the Overseer's terminal and grab the Pip-Boy, kill about 5 or 6 rad roaches with a 10mm, and I'm hoping I get a good 10mm. That's another thing about the builds I do. I don't like the automatics. I like the single shots. I find the automatics just waste ammunition. The controls are even, you know, they're I don't remember even how to play the game, so, I mean, I'm trying to get it back together, people. I don't think he'll go, yeah, he will. Good, good. He's got some range. I think that one took a piece of me, too. Your adrenaline, I think we'll heal with water. Yeah, good. And they're not, if they added radiation, they didn't add hardly any radiation at all, but I do think a couple of those rad roaches did hit me. I just don't want a 10mm auto. Alright. Alright, we're cooking with Crisco now. I don't like having those stim packs on my quick inventory. Okay, both of them were 10mm pistols. Neither one of them was an auto, so I mean...
Nice. Coming back later for you.
You know, I usually come back and get that, but I never use it. Never use it. Taking those eyeglasses, those had 1 in perception, if I remember correctly. I thought there was something down here that you could pick up, like a bobby pin or something, to pick a lock. I'm not saying it.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Sure that I didn't miss anything. Can't pick up that box and move it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention and picked up the bobby pin, but I could have swore there was a bobby pin to pick up in here. Alright, we'll read the terminal. What's relevant, move on. Overseer instructions for Vault 11. Overseer eyes only. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Your staff will be on short-term assignment to monitor basic cardiopulmonary and cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely via Vault-Tec technicians. Under no circumstances is suspension to be disrupted. This includes the administration of life-saving measures. Your staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination or attempts to evacuate prematurely are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. So they're saying right there that the Overseer is told not to let the staff disrupt anything that they want to accomplish there. We've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form, so the cryolator was part of their testing. Cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of chemicals and components I need to tinker with this prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for all clear signal. We've already seen the staff duties, all clear and evacuation. Okay, that's just telling you about the protocol. So I don't think an all clear ever came to the Overseer. And then it talks about the supplies running low, the system malfunction. Strange issue today with Pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tec's remote override systems may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I only hope the systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. Supplies running low. Then it talks about the mutiny. I don't think we need to read any of that. The personnel evacuation tunnel is now open. Remind all the staff to be orderly and follow shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing Vault 11. Please maintain all staff records and research. Report to your local Vault-Tec superiors for debriefing and further instruction. Okay, so apparently they did get an all clear. A faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding that they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots. I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. Well, that's talking about when the bomb first dropped. Alright, so we know the evacuation tunnel was open. Or at least seemingly, that's what they would lead me to believe. However, it's weird that it didn't open until after I read that. Whatever. Whatever. Not today, Grotty. I think there's one more left. Maybe not. I guess not. Okay. They're going to be out here in the main hall. We're almost out of here. No, he's sticking it on his left hand, so... I remember the bolt action on that rifle being left-handed. At least I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Yeah, so his Pip-Boy did go on his left hand. Yeah, we got two of the same pistol. I need to get rid of that. Let's go to a... I remembered having trouble with that before. They changed that to where you couldn't move that aid, and I didn't know why. We'll fix that shit. We'll move it all the way up there. Okay, apparel. We want to equip those glasses. I want a new jumpsuit. The utility suit is... I don't think you can wear armor with a utility suit. Yeah, it's showing that it covers your full armor, so it's got the same protection, but you can't put the added protection on. You can only wear one wedding ring at a time. We put on the new jumpsuit. Okay, we want the 10mm right there for now. I won't use that security baton as long as we're firing single action. We should have more than enough ammunition to do whatever we want.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Okay, I remember how to turn the light on. Got another, yeah, I thought there was 2. I was like, that's odd. I should have more than that. There should be, yeah, some ammo laying around here, too. 7 rounds. That's bullshit. I thought there was a little bit more ammunition than that. Alright, here's the part where I go try to kill the raiders and end up dead. If the mole rats don't kill me first. I hope it's not that bad, but we'll see. It's been a while, man, and this is survival, so it auto-saves here when you leave, so. We're gonna fix his eyes before we leave. We'll go light gray.
Enjoy your return to the surface.
They were too blue. That was going to bother me through the screenplays and stuff. It just doesn't look real. Okay, I did earn the War Never Changes trophy, so that's interesting. I didn't think you could earn trophies with any Creation Club stuff turned on. I might have to do something, so I'm going to play to where I save it next, I think, and there's something I got to do, I'm pretty sure, so I don't think I'm going to get out of it. We'll see. We'll see. Now, if I go that way, I can kill those mole rats and go down where those raiders are and try to pick up some armor and some gear. Going to Sanctuary is the goal right now, though, but... I don't know. I think I could get into it again, though. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I can't remember if there's some, I think they call it slit beans, and there's some slit bean soup that you can make that like cures, it's like a dick doll or something, if I'm remembering that correctly. I might not be remembering that right. We'll take the hub flower, but I don't remember being able to do much with that. I thought there was slit beans over here, but I might be wrong. I know there's mole rats up there, and those raiders can be hard to kill in the beginning. There's a brood mother around here somewhere. Go ahead and stop. Quit moving, fat ass. You son of a bitch. Alright, that's one down. And try to get up here and get the meat before I forget where his fat ass was. There's at least 2 or 3 of them up here, and there's usually a brood mother, if I'm remembering correctly, so we got to be careful. That's a railroad. Underground railroad. What do they call those idiots? Is it the Underground Railroad? I think so. It's been a while, people. It's been a while, so bear with me. You know, the idiots saving the toasters? We'll get there. We'll get there. I think I can drop all those stim packs out of my inventory, and then I can unequip them in my quick menu, because I don't like having them in there in the beginning, and I can't remember why, but there was something about that irritated me. It'll all come back to me, I'm sure, but only one mole rat is bothering me, because I know there's more up here. There's dogs over there. They're the most dangerous thing right now. I think they're probably even more dangerous than the raiders. I need to get some armor, especially some headgear. A silencer is paramount in the beginning. I need to get a silencer. There's a slit beam. There's the slit beams. And I need to not die, which is not going to be easy. Okay, they are up. So if I do need a health, I don't want to activate these dogs, so I don't want to go too much further up that hill until I deal with these pricks down here. There's 3 to 4 raiders down here, and I've got to kill them before I do anything, even though the dogs are probably the most dangerous. They've got a dog down there too, but he'll come to me and he can't shoot, so I'm not worried about him. I'm only seeing 2 of them. Okay, fatigue's settling in. There's not a good tree to hide behind up here. I don't like that shit. And there's like no good cover.
Huh?
There we go. That ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to get closer or I'm not gonna be able to hit them. The dog's dead, so we got that working in our favor. We'll get them back in caution and we'll hit the reset button and try it again. My action points are not very high right now. Killed that dog over by that bush. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that dog. We'll see. Okay, he's back in Stupidville, daydreaming. It was that chick that saw me, and I don't know where she went. Okay, there's the dog. My HP went up because I leveled up right there. Alright, good enough. I'll take it. Boy, that was pie. You play this on immersive gameplay, they throw Molotovs at you and you're dead instantly. One Molotov and you're dead. You don't get a second chance. Okay, I killed 4 of them. We're going to take everything they got right now, and then I'll put it in whatever and dole it out later. I'll stick it in a box up here in case I want to come back and get it. That's only 2. I did kill somebody over here, but there's 1 more left. We won't be able to... we won't be able to mess around because on survival, if you're carrying too much, there's a chance that you'll break your leg and stuff carrying it. So we'll let 2 shotguns go. I'll keep, you know what? We can let the batons go. Let's see what we want to equip. We want to go to apparel. If I can figure this out, people. Give me a second here. Raider's right leg is 2. Okay, we'll take the leather for now. Raider leather, I'm just going to keep the blue jumpsuit on for now. Welding goggles we don't need. Leather, we'll let that go. Man, is that all I got? Is a right arm and a right leg? And a Raider right leg or a leather right? We'll take the leather. Man, I would have thought they would have had more than that. They didn't have much, did they? All right. I don't want to give up those yet. I'll keep the bandana for the dogs. All right. Grilled rack stag. I can't remember if that gives you carry capacity on this or if I'm getting the mods confused or... Hold on a second. Let's have a look. Plus 25 carry weight. Okay. 50 HP. And none of that has any rads? Okay, the regular meat does, but if I cook the stuff, I should be okay. Oh shit, okay, I can level up. Pickpocket is a big deal for me because I'll get behind those BOS guys in power armor, and when your lockpick's high enough, you can pretty much lockpick their fusion cores right out of there. When they get out, blow their brains out, they don't even know what the hell's going on. You just get in their power armor. That was a big strategy for me. I would do that to Raiders too, but the BOS didn't even see it coming. I think we'll go with a lockpick because I'm going to want that. Yeah, we want the locksmith unlocked for now. Now, there was another dead body I killed around here that I didn't see. There it is. Give me all of it. It's all right arms. They all had the same thing, so that's unfortunate. I might come back for that, I may not. I don't know if I want to go over here and mess with these dogs, man, because they're dangerous. I think I might press my luck, though. I think I might. I'm feeling stupid. We'll do it. I know on immersive gameplay, they're really dangerous to mess around with over here. We'll see how it goes. Okay, our carry capacity is at what? 84,105. Go on, dude. Get up there. You can do it. One of the ugly bastards. Okay, mutt. Hit him, dude. That's only one. There's usually a couple. There he is. The other one. Two of them. Drop him, dude. He missed him. That was a lucky. They're not near as dangerous as they are on immersive gameplay, man. On immersive gameplay, you can die there very easily. Oh, we got a leather chest piece. I'll take it all and store it in one of these boxes. Okay, let's see what we can wear. Go ahead and equip a leather left chest piece, left leg. Well, we did get a left arm. That's good. That's good. Good. All right. I'm going to let that double barrel shotgun go because I'll never wear it. We could probably carry some of this stuff that might actually be worth something with us, but nah. That go. Let the chest piece go to. Okay. Good enough. I guess the next plan would be to go down here and talk to Codsworth. There's actually a merchant or whatever they call. Yeah, I think it's down here, right? Yeah. We could probably sell some stuff to her and move on. Okay, we need to go ahead and set that up to where purified water, favorite, we're going to put right there. I got to be careful and not get into a hurry so I don't, you know, steal something and piss one of these traders off.
Just put up everything you've got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Hear anything lately?
Nothing you'd be interested in. Now, I got merchandise.
Let's see what you have.
We're going to go ahead and sell them. We'll sell 3 of them. He don't have anything I want right now. That'll take 35 of his 39. We'll go ahead and do that. Try not to steal anything that's going to piss him off, and take his food and get out of here. You don't mind if I take your corn, do you, buddy? You don't care. Here's where you got to be careful, and I'm not going to try him. It's just not worth it right now for me to try it and steal something and piss him off. That overdue book would be a pretty good come up. Right, I get a pipe pistol right there. None of it's worth pissing him off. So I'm going to let that slide. Sometimes this game gets glitchy and it says you're hidden and you're not, and you could really screw something up. So I'm not going to press my luck right now. Maybe coming off a fresh save. I'm not sure why I can't see that on my... Okay, I can. I can see that on my HUD, my heads-up display. I don't remember that grave before. I think you can dig stuff up with a shovel in Far Harbor, but I don't know if you can do that on this regular thing. I think that's just a DLC thing. I don't think that's for this. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That'll be something to figure out on a later date. If I figure it out, I know there's a grave back there by that trader, so... I know there's some blood leaf down in here somewhere. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. No big deal. Remember there, that's a pretty dangerous area over there. I don't think we want to go that way just yet. I think I'm going to bypass this and just go back up this way, because those I don't have the accuracy to kill those things in vats, and they can be a pain in the ass to kill. Of course, I could be confusing a lot of this stuff with that immersive gameplay, because immersive gameplay is oppressively hard, and you can get killed really easily. I mean, those red widows or whatever, I can't remember what they're called, something widows. They'll kill you with one sting. Your health just depreciates, and you don't just take a certain amount of damage. Your health will keep depreciating until you die. They're dangerous as hell. Even if you take a stim pack, you'll die. There you go, buddy. Alright, first thing I need to do is talk to Dingus before we start looting. Oh, why not? Great. I don't think I can activate that I don't think I can activate that storage thing yet. Let's go ahead and drop one of those. We'll walk up here and see. That'd be great if I can. Okay, great. That's great news. Store all junk. Actually, I could probably wear that baseball cap, right? No, I'm not worried about it. Would that take the place of my... we'll find out. I'll put this wedding ring in there for now. I can't remember if I can wear that baseball cap at the same time as those glasses or not. Yep, I can. That's an extra perception. So that's not bad. That doesn't give you, a squirrel on a stick gave you an extra charisma point on one of the playthroughs I was playing. Apparently, that's on immersive gameplay or something. We'll keep this for, I won't keep the folder. I'll keep the Red Menace for now. We do need to find a shotgun. Alright, we'll go back and pick up the stuff I dropped. We'll handle Codsworth and move on from there.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth. What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back. Where is your better half, by the by?
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them, armed, wearing strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Ha ha, not like this family, sir. You and the missus have always been such a responsible couple. Where is she, by the by? Leaving? So soon? Was it something I said? Sir? Oh, just tending the garden, sir. Though it is hard to be a green thumb when you lack the requisite digit.
I wanted to get the food there just in case it affected the charisma check.
Codsworth?
Well, of course I'm still here. But you seem the worse for wear.
He's going to ask about my wife. And I'm going to say they killed her.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game.
But he's just hitting on all the PowerPoints, ain't he?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought.
You're telling
You're
me.
suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
We're gonna do the charisma check.
Codsworth,
Hopefully I
you're
get
acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
What do you know, Codsworth?
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
A holotape? What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you. My etiquette protocols would not permit me to play it for myself. Any standard holotape reading device should be able to play it back. Oh, like that Pip-Boy on your arm. That should work brilliantly. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, sir. Pesky neighborhood dogs and mosquitoes. Shall I investigate?
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
He's good for pest control. I remember his flamethrower handling those bugs pretty easily. Even those blood bugs and stuff. That's one down.
Nothing here but a few flies. Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Move on, dingus.
Picking up hostile life signs. Taboo!
Get out of the way, dick.
Jolly good show all around. Sir, your family isn't here either.
Get out of
Come
the
on,
way, you
Codsworth.
dick.
I need your help. Where can I go?
Well, you could head into the city. Concord is nearby. But the people there are as put together as I am.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Yeah, stay away from me, dick. And that's why you'll want to... Okay, that's only a novice, though. There's an advanced safe here somewhere. Okay, I got one lockpick. That's not good.
Sweet.
Alright. We're gonna need some lockpicks. Going to look around for some things that I can pick up. We'll worry about scrapping everything later, but I'd like to get all the quick loot items, you know, hopefully find some more lockpicks too. We should probably start over here. I don't want to scrap anything yet. There's a way up on the roof of one of these houses. There it is, and there's a duffel bag, and then there's also that root cellar right there has some things in it. And we go up here, I'm pretty sure there's a duffel bag. Hopefully there's a shotgun in it. Good enough. Let's see if that, no, same 10mm I got. We got a pipe pistol, so we definitely want that heat proof. All of it. I'll have to get that when I come back. Well, we're off and running, but it was a slow start. I'm hoping I can find some more lockpicks here. I want those as fast as I can. There's a shovel. I don't know if we can dig up graves on this or not. I'll have to check into that. I remember those aluminum cans being a pretty good source of metal, but I don't remember it being aluminum. I don't know. Immersive gameplay things change, so I'm not really sure which one I'm remembering, if it's immersive gameplay or if it's the original game. I guess that radio don't get reception down here. Okay, it just turned on. That's the advanced lock.
Nice.
Well, I'm not in love with it, but I remembered those lockpicks breaking. Am I misremembering that? So, I mean, I've been pretty lucky with that first lockpick, if I'm right about that. Sure we got everything. I gotta make sure I don't get lackadaisical and end up dead. There's that. I'm pretty good at stupid shit like that. Survival, it means something. It really does. I'm not going to do much, but we'll try a little. doghouse. That's good. I'm not gonna scrap those fences yet. We'll get back to scrapping in a minute. I need to find that cooker and that chem station and bring them up here. There's a cooker around here somewhere. I definitely want to cook up some mole rat chunks before we leave. That would be the goal, I guess, if I had one. I'm probably going to not head to Concord right away. Obviously, the Red Rocket gas station is in the way too, so. Scrap the tub. I think the chem station's behind this house, and I don't remember where the cooking station is right offhand. Bring the chem station over. Where is that cooking station at? It's got to be behind one of these houses. I'm just not remembering it. I usually get rid of that fencing anyway, so I'm not worried about scrapping. What pieces I scrap of it are no big deal. That's all junk to me anyway. Man, where is that cooking station? I think it's over here. I think I remember it's down here. I think I walked right past it. There it is. Make the cheapest container we can. I don't know if that was it or not. That cost me fiberglass, and I set it in the wrong place. Put it right there so I don't forget. I want to get, when you cook, most of you probably already know, but throwing on like a lab coat will give you 2 in intelligence, and you'll make a little bit of extra experience. Survival can be a bit of a pain, man, because if I screw up and end up dead before I save it, I mean, that's it, right? And that's how it works. I'd have to do all that over again. That's good for charisma checks. We'll go with some mutton chops for now. Okay, I think if I store those right now, I'll go back and grab them, but if I store those right now, I can take them out of my... Okay, and I had those all the way up, so what I want to do now is go into weapons and favorite my 10mm up there. Now, when I think if I grab those stim packs now, that they won't be in my favorites. They went right back to the bottom. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm going to put them all the way up on the top like I had them before, and that's just how it's going to be. It's probably best that I have them equipped anyways, because I'll end up needing them. I'm probably doing that the stupid way. Alright.
Yes.
Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do 5% more damage. I think there's a safe in here. I think, if I'm remembering correct, I might be wrong. It might not be in this room. Might not be in his house. Store that. Let's go for endurance. I don't want to spend too much time getting this area situated because it's kind of boring. I'm not into it right now, but I want to get that, I want to get every safe in this place, and I don't remember where all of them are, so... Oh boy. Okay, we got 6 bobby pins now, so that's great. Alright, I want to find that other safe and open it before I save it. It might be here. There's a drug dealer house here somewhere. I didn't even see them coming. I completely forgot about that. I gotta be mindful of saving it, like I said. This ain't the house, I don't believe. Well, one down.
That's it.
I think this is the drug dealer's house. There we go. Okay, we need to disarm that. Take the bomb.
Yes.
I'm not walking out on any good weapons so far. Nothing's been modified. It's It's all been pretty much junk. Zero. 1. Okay. Sell.
That's it.
Yeah, good, good. All right, this is going to be just a drug dealer list. We're in the business of happiness. DePietro. Totally high-strung and needs to relax. I keep telling him that. Offering to help, but so far, no dice. By the looks of the guy, he's self-medicating with pie. Means he's fat, I guess. My favorite tinfoil hat-wearing nut job. Good for 7 ampules a day, tripper a week. Guess he's a one. Guess he's a one-a-day kind of guy. Whatever helps the man groove. That would be Baker. Rosa. Still trying to get her some buff out. Didn't expect the rationing to affect this, but it is what it is. The rationing. I'm not sure what he's talking about with that. Jahani. He wants something called Psycho. Not sure what the stuff is. Not sure if the stuff even exists. And if it does, do I really want this Neanderthal using it? Guess it depends on how much he's willing to spend. I'll put some feelers out there with my army connection and see where that goes. Russell. They still owe me for the last XL delivery. Occurred to me, was it even for them? Because, God help me, if I find out they're juicing up those dogs, we're going to have words about more than money. But we're probably beyond words anyway. I know that I have a floor safe in there. I know that they have a floor safe in there. I've seen it. Master bedroom under the dresser. Can't be that tough to crack. Okay, so yeah, that's here, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's here. Yeah, that's at Sanctuary Hills. Okay, so... Okay, still good for a couple of daddy-o a week, pretentious pseudo-intellectual asshole, but his money's good. Williams. Wants Med-X as much as I can get. Hasn't told me what, or hasn't told me why. Not really my business. Guessing there's some sort of long-term pain management going on. Disease, maybe. Anders. Kids are usually a no-go, but this girl's got style. She's not interested in getting tweaked. Ordered 20 blood packs. Some Halloween stunt or something, or hell, maybe it's just she's really a vampire. What do I care? She's got her daddy's money. And that's from Concord, Boston, Isaacs. Some student at CIT wants Day Tripper XL and an entire pallet. Yes, pallet of Mentats. Not sure if he's doing crazy experiments, dealing to other eggheads, or on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Don't care so long as the money's good. Ward. Young married couple, good for a couple Day Tripper per week, easy order, cool people, no-brainer. McDermott. Cop, long-time buff-out customer, looking into supply problems. We've had a good thing for years. I'd hate to end it now, and I don't exactly want to risk him getting all noble and law-abiding if he can't get what he wants. That would end very badly for me. I'd say it would. I want to piss off the cops. Sapolsky. The old lady had upped her daddy-o order. Weird but profitable. Miscellaneous. Malcolm. Potential new customer in Charleston. Wants Med-X. Seems oddly desperate. Might be a cop trying too hard. Need to move slowly. Duquesne, or I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Underwear model from Braintree. Beautiful, intelligent, totally weird, and all she's ever wanted is stim packs. 10 per week. 10 plus per week. My imagination continues to run wild. Okay, that's everything. So we know there's a safe hidden somewhere in one of these houses under a dresser. I don't think I found that yet. There's my buddy. I just about ran out of stamina. We're looking for... There it is. This is the house. This is the Russell house. It's an advanced lock. Nice.
Got it.
I was hoping to get some better weaponry before we moved on, but it's been a long time since I played vanilla. I'm not sure. 7 bobby pins, that'll help out. I'm not sure how logical that would be for me to think that I was going to get that, but I don't want. I think that affects the happiness of the people. I know the tubs do. That stuff shouldn't matter. All right, we found the safe. That's the important part. I hope I found a gear because I do want to stick in, I want to stick in a, son of a bitch. I want to stick in a well before we leave, and it costs a gear, and I don't know if I've harvested one yet. I don't want to get in a hurry, but I do want to move on faster, you know, get some things done. Every time I mess with that Deathclaw in Concord, I end up dead the first time. For some reason, I just suck at killing that thing. The first time around, for some reason. I don't know why. We want to see if we can make a well. Good, we can stick one in. Now, this should be clean water. Okay. When I drink this, this should be clean water. So that's a big deal. Okay, that wasn't giving me rads, I don't believe, so, okay, that's a good thing. On the workbench. Get that piece of shit out of the way. We may as well move this and just get this out of the way, too. Move this down here. For now, we'll stick it here. I'm not going to get too fancy yet. Actually, we should move these two around. Good enough. I don't think there's anything I can do, but I'm going to take a look. Okay, 23. Hardened receiver. Man, that's going to cost me a lot of my resources, though. I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait on that. I really need that, but I'm going to wait on it.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm,
Stick 3 in there. Okay, what else do I need to do before I leave? We got water. I need to put in a proper bed. Scrap that for now. I'll keep that table. Move that whole thing good. I can actually move that too. You find out I'm not big on the feng shui of a room, people, so yeah, don't expect much. What's that I just keyed up on when I walked through there? Let's just scrap all this shit. We'll clean this place out as best we can. I'll keep that. Okay, we want to put in a proper bed. I can't stand that nasty looking one. Yeah, I think I will just stick it here. I can always move it later. Alright, is there anything else I want to do here before I leave? Okay, we found some frag grenades. There is no ammo in here, okay. We didn't find any ammo. I can move on to the Red Rocket or finish looting this place, and I think I'm going to move on because when I come back here, I'll be around here setting up defenses and certain stuff like that, and that'll take up... It'll take up less time if I do that while I'm putting up the defenses and stuff for Sturgis, I would think. It's already got a tub. Good enough. I keep thinking I'm forgetting something. There's really no sense in planting food right now, I wouldn't think. We're down to 50.
Oopsie. No, no, no. Fingers away. There we go. Okay. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Yay. Hi, honey. Listen, I don't think that Sean and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. But we're going to anyway. Isn't that right? You are kind and loving. And funny. That's right. And patient. So patient. Patience of a saint, my mom used to say. Look, with Sean and us all being home together, it's been an amazing year. But even so, I know our best days are yet to come. There'll be changes, sure. Things we need to adjust to. You'll rejoin the civilian workforce, and I'll shake the dust off my law degree. But everything we do, no matter how hard, we do it for our family. Now, say goodbye, Sean. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Come on. Bye, honey. We love you.
The rad roach meat I should have left in there. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a way I can rename this stuff. And that'll keep it in my inspect. Is that how you do it? I could have swore there was a way to rename this stuff. I don't remember how I was. There was a way to rename this stuff so I could move it up. I could use an asterisk and move it up to the top of my screen. What the fuck did I just do? Did I just drop that? Oh boy. I just dropped my glasses. No, damn it. Okay, it's at a workbench. It's at an armor bench I do it. Oh boy. Alright. I can remember how I was. There was a quick way I was doing that. There was a quicker way I was doing this, but I don't remember. So, bear with me. think that was a left arm, right? I don't even remember. I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it already. Alright. I'm in a hurry. I want to move on. I don't want to do this. That cost me dirty water, huh? Oil to change it to black. You know what? Let's do it. I'll pay the oil. Make it black. Okay, now when I go into my, that should be black now. We'll see if I can remember how to check that out. It don't look, yeah, it's black. I wonder if I can change that, that gold though. That don't look very good. Brings up the weight though, and I just not enough for me to worry about that right now. Let's just exit out of here. And what I want to do is make sure that, and I couldn't edit that. That wouldn't show up, but it's an A. It'll be right there. So if I can do, I don't think I can do the cap or the glasses or any of that either, but at least my main stuff is right there. I'll double check, but I don't think I can edit any of that. Nope, I can edit my Pip-Boy, so I remember liking Chrome, and I remember liking the Patriotic was that Riley's Rangers was badass. Do I want Chrome or Riley's Rangers? I'm going to go Chrome for now. I should have had the, there should have been, the Silver Shroud was the black one, I'm thinking. We're going to go Chrome. It sounds stupid, but I remember the Chrome one looking pretty cool. Yeah, that one's alright. We'll go with that. Alright, now let me check my inventory. Okay. Well, it's not a lot of food, but alright. It's about time I saved it, man, because if I would have screwed around and ended up dead or something stupid, it would have cost me dearly. That was a lot of work. Alright, our fatigue's taken care of. go ahead and grab a little bit more food. We can cook some more rad roast. That's what we'll do. It's getting boring, and it's really getting to me, but bear with me. We'll move on here. That's why I did that, so I could just crack those right off in a row. And that'll be for my speech checks. I got the astoundingly awesome t-shirt, but I couldn't do anything with it. All right, it's daytime. We're gonna grab some water here and head on. Now, that black don't look bad, but I just assume I've left it blue because the gold doesn't look right. It looks kind of cheap, doesn't it? All right, that should be enough. All right, we're gonna move on. Yeah, we want the heavy hitter out, and that'd be the 10mm for right now. I probably should have did some work to add a little bit more damage to these guns and stuff, but I just don't feel like I'm wasting the resources. I just need to move on for now. Russell right there, that's how you know that it was that computer said that safe that was underneath that dresser was at the Russell house. Interesting. All right, try to remember to keep my AP points up. And I go out that way and kill some raiders. And I could luck out and get a 44 Magnum down there, but it's going to be kind of dangerous. We'll see. We'll see. I'll take it. We're just going to end up running right back and dropping all this off. That's a pipe rifle. Let's see if 24 damage, it's really just not enough. We're gonna, well, actually, we'll just head on right down here. I'll show you something with that. If I could still scrap that car, you can drive. You can do a glitch and push this car over here to where you can scrap it. There's a safe over here somewhere. It's already cracked open, and there's things in it if I can find it. That's it right there. Get there. And some purified waters over there. I'd like to grab that, I'd like to get a Volt suit or a radiation suit before I go down in that hole to get that fusion core where those mole rats are. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's right down there. Gonna find that boat fly, am I? Oh boy. I should have paid more attention to where I was. Now I'll never find them. I need that meat too, man. Shot him from right there. He would have been down here, right? fuck with him till I find that meat. I don't know if I'm going to find those bloat flies. I kind of I lost my sense of direction a little bit. That one was right there, so I mean he should have been right up here. Well, no wonder I couldn't find him. How in the world am I'm not going to look too long, man. I don't think I want to go down to Abernathy Farm yet. Check out the Red Rocket. I don't think I'm going to find that other bloatfly. God only knows where he went. With the way the other one disappeared, I'll probably never find him. Really, the only way to do that is to have a companion and click to tell them to go somewhere. And then you in the menu screen, you can, in the pointer screen, you can tell them to go pick something up, and it helps you locate stuff. I'll show you. Other than that, you're really not gonna do very well at finding stuff. When you're in a shootout like that, out in the middle of that, looking for a bloatfly, you'll never find them.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
I'll kill these mole rats and...
Hey.
We might be able to find that bloatfly now. I don't know. We're going to have to go back and kill those mole rats, but right now I want to find that,
Hey.
Okay, I shot him from over here. I don't think I'm going to find that other bloatfly. I'm not going to look around too long. This is definitely the best chance you have of finding them. That's the other bloatfly. Oh, I thought I saw him.
Head over there. Hey.
I'm just going to forget about it and move on. I'm not looking all day for a bloatfly. We're going to go down here and kill these mole rats. Before I go down into here, I want to, I'd like to get a suit, a radiation suit. Hey, buddy, stop.
Heads up.
All right. Maybe you can't carry anymore, huh? I'm gonna have to come back down there. I'm gonna end up picking up too much and not being able to walk again. Antibiotics, that's a big deal. Mole rats will pop up. I can mop these fuckers and move on. Are they not gonna? I mean, they should have already. We found a stem pack. I didn't remember them letting me do that already. I thought I had to kill those mole rats to take this place over. I'm not sure why they didn't pop out.
Look alive.
Okay, that should have taken
Look alive.
everything out of his menu if I remember correctly. Okay. I don't know why those mole rats didn't attack. They should have. Definitely low-level loot. New equipment installed. Take care of these barrels before you leave. The night inspectors are coming first thing in the morning. Just hide them with the others. We'll figure out the long-term solution later. They're talking about dumping those radiated barrels back there. This is just cars they worked on. Making sure I didn't miss anything. I really forgot what a grind it is to get started back up on this game. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Stick it in there for now. I don't know why those mole rats didn't attack, but I'll let that go for now. Something came up I got to handle, so I got to take care of business. I think I'm just going to put a bed in here and save it. I'm hoping I have enough. Material to I should have enough cloth to put down a bed. I'm hoping I do. Okay, good. Make sure there's nothing else I want to do here before I call it quits. Yeah, I think I'm going to save it real quick here, and I'll be back on later, though. Save it for an hour, of course. We got an infection. I'm not wasting my antibiotics yet. Let's check out the ill effects. I don't know if that's just sleep deprivation or... I should be able to... show effects. Periodic damage infection. Okay, well, whatever. Is there water already here? No, okay. Okay, I just saved it. So, alright, that's going to round it out for me, but I'll be back on later. Alright, peace out.